Let's talk about the variables. I have this variables.c file ready. Okay, you can go ahead and create your C file as well by clicking this icon, new file, or right click again. You can do the same thing. Yeah, you can start with this definition for the variables. They are used to save some values in the memory so we can access them later easily with their name. Okay, basically they are having name and we are assigning some values. With the help of an example you will understand better hopefully. Okay, now we have here data types, and the first four of them are primitive data type, but string, we don't have string data type in C language, but we are using character to get a string text. Okay, so we can start now. Let's include our library, include angle brackets stdio dot h. Now main function int main parentheses and curly brackets. This is optional. You should return 0, but since this is main function, it has an exception. Even if you don't return, it is returning 0 anyways. Okay, so this is optional, so we can delete. And the first data type is integer. We can start with this. The integer data type is for the numbers without floating point, like counted numbers. Okay, for integer numbers. Yeah, let's define our first variable. The first thing you are doing is data type. Okay, it is integer, so you are typing int. Other than you are giving a name for your variable, I will say age, then assignment operator, and value 77. Age is 77. We are assigning this value into this variable. Now let's see the result on the console. Printf again, double quotes. You can mix strings and variables inside, but if you would like to see, if you would like to print a variable on the console, we need to use the format specifiers for each data type. The format specifier for integer, we are typing this %d or I. Okay, both of them are okay. For integer, let's go with the I. %I. Okay, this is the placeholder, and after the double quotes, you are writing the name of the variable, which is age. Okay, now this %I will be age. It will show us the age. Let me run the code. As you can see, 77, we are getting that. Also, you can mix inside. We had string, right? We were typing some things, text inside double quote. Now we can mix this string, text, and variables. Let's say you are not, this would be the age, placeholder for age 77. You are not 77 years. Oh, okay, you can do this. Now age will be here. When I run the code, you are not 77 years old. If you change this, let's say 11 years younger, now you are not 66 years old. Okay, this is how you can mix strings and variables inside printf function. Also, this is the data type integer. Now I think this is clear enough. Now we can go ahead with the float. Float data type is for floating numbers with decimal points. Okay, now let's define a float. Same thing again, we are typing the data type, then name, let's say GPA, assignment operator, let's say my GPA is 3.3. Now let me comment this with the control for my case. Okay, you are not let's delete this string for now, text, directly type % for float f. They are taking the first letter of the data type. Integer we said percent %i, it is the first letter of the int, and f for the float. Okay, percent %f, name of the variable GPA. Also be careful, we are putting comma between. Now let me run it. We are getting this result, as you can see. If you would like to get rid of extra characters, there's a quick trick we can do. I hope it is not too complicated. We are putting .2, which is, it means I would like to see 2 characters after the dot. If you put 1 here, .1, so you will see 1 character after the dot. Yeah. And this was the float data type. Now next one, double. Why also this is for floating numbers, but why we need double again? They look same, but they are not same. Okay, let me show you something. Let's say large underscore number, and the breakpoint for float, it is 4 bytes. I think let's say 3 billion. 3, this is 1000 million billion. This is the breakpoint for, actually 2.3 is the breakpoint, but 2.3 billion is the breakpoint, but this is over the breakpoint, so we will see a error. An error we will see. Let me show you. GPA, now it is large number we would like to see, and the F format specifier for float. Okay, we don't have decimal point, but you could do that. They are basically the same thing. Okay, floating point. Let me run the code. 3000 million billion. We couldn't break the point. Okay, let me run again. Okay, as you can see, there is imprecision. Okay, it is not that we don't have this number. Why is that? Because the float is for 4 byte numbers. Okay, 4 byte, 1 byte is 8 bits, and you are multiplying 4 by 8, it is 2 to the power of 32. This is, I don't wanna confuse you with the mathematics or something. Okay, so if you want that, I can explain what's happening behind the scene in a different video, but what I try to say, float is for 4 bytes, the double is the difference, double is 8 bytes. Now you can change this data type into double, and also the format specifier for double, long f, maybe it's not long, lf. Okay, lf is the format specifier for double. Now when I run this code, we don't have that imprecision, as you can see. Okay, so this is the difference. Let me write here. How could I write, not this one, 4 bytes. But double is 8 bytes. Okay, double the size of float. This is the difference. Both of them are for floating numbers. Now also let me prove the bytes, and here or here, let me show you percent %i size of this one, size of double. Let me comment this for now, and let me run. Okay, size of double is 8 bytes. Okay, this is given in bytes. What about size of float? It's 4 bytes. Okay, so as you can see, if your number is large enough, so you can use the double. Yeah, that's it. Now what else? Double char. Char is simpler. They are used for one characters. Okay, interestingly, one character. Okay, let's define a char variable. Again, type in the data type char, then name. Let's say letter, singular letter. And the thing you need to be careful, we are using single quotes, okay, not double quotes. For characters, we are using single quotes. And let's say A. And let's see this letter on the console. Format specifier is, as you can guess, the first letter C. %C. Name of the variable letter. Let me run A. What if I say, let me show you something. What if I say 1? 1, we are getting this one. Okay, but this is not integer, this as character. Yeah, for now let's say A. This was the character variable, %s, the format specifier, and letter, the name. Okay, now the next one is string. If you would like to store more than one character, like text, okay, so you need to use string. For that, again, we don't have string data type, so again we will be using char data type, but in a special way. Let me show you. Again, you are typing char. This time let's say plural letters. Okay, after then you are using your curly brackets, so this shows that this will be sequence array of characters, more than one character. Okay, then assignment operator. And the other thing you need to be careful, you are using this time double quotes, not single quote. Okay, after that you can go crazy. Yeah, this is our string variable. Now let's see this in the console. Let me comment this, take it down, uncomment, and can you guess the format specifier for string? It is %s. Yeah, surprisingly we don't have string data type, but we have this %s. We are not saying %c again. Now, name of the variable, this time plural letters. Okay, let me run. As you can see, we are getting our text on the console. Yeah, if you would like to store like your name or some text, you can use this data type string in this way. Okay, and we don't have other data types. Yeah, these are the all data, not all. I picked, by the way, I picked commonly used ones. Okay, these are enough for us, and these are not all the data types, keep in mind. Yeah, and the last thing I would like to mention is declaration and initialization. For that, let's use this integer data type variable. Okay, we can simply do this. You don't have to assign the value right away. You can put semicolon integer age. You can assign it later. Now you can say age is 66. Okay, this stage is called declaration. Let me comment. Okay, this is declaration. When you assign the value, when you initialize the first value, it is called initialization. Yeah, declaration and initialization, it's the same. It will still work. We are not. Let me comment this, uncomment this line, integer one. Okay, you can also use %d for integers. You have multiple options for integer. but let's take it back. Yeah. Also, you can assign multiple values. I mean, you can make assignment multiple times. Now let's say it is 11 years older. Yeah, the last value is the final one, as you can see. Yeah, these are the data types and variables. These are quite important because we will be using these a lot and they are quite useful. I think that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.